Hello again, my name is Mike Vorel with Pokes Authority and the Casper Star-Tribune, and this is the Pokes Authority Vidcast brought to you by Wyoming Central Federal Credit Union. Coming off of their second bye week, Wyoming is 4-6 and is going into senior night against Boise State at home at 8:15 on Saturday night. Of course, it's going to be an emotional game for all of those seniors, and those guys have never beaten Boise State, so this is going to be a big challenge this weekend. Even more so if you look at what the Broncos have done of late. They're coming in on a roll. Of course, they've got a powerful offense. Jay Ajayi, the Broncos running back, he's got power, he's got speed. Craig Bull raved about him in today's press conference. He's going to be a big focus for this Wyoming defense to try to stop. Their quarterback, Grant Hedrick, was replaced in a loss at Air Force a couple months ago, and since then he's been on fire. It's really turned his season around. So it's going to be a big challenge for Wyoming this weekend on Saturday night. The Cowboys have to win both of these next two games to achieve bowl eligibility, and we'll see if they can step up to the challenge and do that. Now let's talk to one of those seniors, senior wide receiver, Dominic Rufran. All right, I'm here with senior wide receiver Dominic Rufran. Dom, obviously coming up to the last game of the war. You've gotten this question a lot, but I mean, when you go in there on Saturday, do you feel like it's going to hit you that it's the last game, or will it kind of take a little while to kind of sink in, I guess?
You know, with most things that I go through in life, I really don't actually get that it's going to end until it happens. And even when it happens, I'm just kind of like feeling weird about it. So when the game's over, I can only imagine how I'm going to feel. I'm just going to act like nothing really happened. That's just kind of how I am with my emotions sometimes. I just let it all sink in, and I'm sure one day it's just going to come out of nowhere and just hit me.
Right. You know, with the senior class, obviously it's not easy to stick around and go through everything for 4 years. How would you kind of describe the senior class and the group of guys who've stuck around throughout this time?
That's the crazy part about it is anyone that's came with me from freshman year, we've been through so much together, the struggle, we've been through so much adversity, from the last coaching staff to this coaching staff, and through it all, we've been molded and we walked through the fire and we became men, honestly. And so to say the group of men that I've came in with and the senior class that I'm leaving here with, could say we're a fantastic group of young men that are going to be successful in life.
You know, with Boise, obviously they've kind of been a thorn for you guys for a couple of years here. I guess how sweet would that be to have that senior night game against them and to be kind of be able to break through against them for the first time in your guys' career?
Yeah, I mean, I've never beat Boise before. I mean, I've never even really had a game where I feel like it's been close throughout the whole game. I mean, we've had moments where the games have been close, but I mean, overall they've been pretty dominant against us. So for me to go out my senior year and for us to win would be amazing. It would be definitely a game that I remember forever.
Gotcha. Just lastly, I mean, coming off of the bye week, I mean, how good do you feel like the team is kind of locked in and is ready to go? Or you got 2 games, you need to go 2-0. How do you feel like the mentality of the team is right now going into Saturday?
Yeah, I think this bye week was great for us. Allowed us to recuperate and recover from the tough loss that we just had. And, I think the morale of the team is still extremely high. Most people would think that we might have just given up or that we're not ready to play, but I think it's the complete opposite. We understand what's at stake, and we understand the level that we need to play at to win this next game. And we understand that if we win these next 2 games, we can still be bowl eligible. So we're actually still playing for a lot, believe it or not. So I think that's the biggest thing that our team understands right now.
Thanks, Tom. The Cowboys have been a pretty injured team the last couple of weeks, and specifically an injured defense, and hopefully coming off of a bye week they'll be a little bit healthier. Craig Bull gave an injury update on Monday, and there's a couple slight changes at some of those positions. First off, Jesse Sampson, a senior free safety, who has been missed a couple of games, has been trying to battle back, had season-ending surgery, so he won't be coming back. Will Tutine will start yet again in that position. Riley Lang, a senior defensive end who has been battling concussion symptoms, will be back for his senior day game against Boise State. Sonny Pulatasi, the other defensive end, has been out for quite a few weeks with a leg injury. Is a game-time decision. He still has not been practicing, been battling a lot of those familiar issues. So Wyoming, once again, is going to have kind of a ragtag defense, a mixture of experience with a lot of youth, and they're going to be asking guys to step up and fill some roles and try to shut down a powerful Boise State offense. We'll see how it all comes together on Saturday night. Until next time, my name is Mike Vorel. Take care.